What's going on, everyone?
Live from South Florida, it's Saturday night. I've always wanted to say it's Saturday Night Live.
How's everybody doing? I'm Joe.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Two Crazy Ketos. And here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. And we talk about various keto topics. And then every Monday, when we sit down on the couch for Keto on the Couch, we just kind of talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com. And that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week. So make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
And my co-host is the Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
I feel like I should be wearing that outfit.
No, you're not. You're not Grinch-like.
Actually, I'm going to put this off to the side. This is tonight's... We'll do this first. So, tonight's sponsor, if you didn't see it...
Well, can everybody hear us?
Yes, everybody can hear us, because I can see that they can hear us.
Okay.
So,
always get nervous.
So, tonight's sponsor is the Daily Rinds, which is also, by the way... the Carolina Baking Company, which we did a review on them last year. We met them when we were at KetoCon.
Yeah, they've created basically a separate, company.
Yeah, because we liked their old kind of pork rinds.
Well, they had a mix, right. And they were really known for their baked goods because their baked goods are amazing. But then now they're doing pork rinds because they've been doing them right.
Yeah,
like they're good.
And there's a link down below. We are not affiliated with them at all. But yeah, when she came up with these new pork rinds, she sent them to us and would you guys try them out? We did that review. It was this morning's video, so go ahead and check it out. These are phenomenal. And we do have a coupon code for you guys. It's linked down below. I think it's the Daily Rinds 10, if I remember right. It gets you 10% off. And I messaged her this evening and I said, hey, would you guys mind sponsoring one of the 12 days of keto? And she said, absolutely. And here's what she's giving you. Everything that you saw in that video today is one of every bag. Like, we're only down to a couple bags because we've kind of eaten them all.
They're so good.
But, yeah, so one of every bag. If you like churros, this is the cheddar one. But the cinnamon one, really good. It's very much like churros.
It is so stinking good and did not have a long shelf life in this house.
Yeah, so... But they're really good, and they last a while because, as we talked about in the video, like these are really, really cool bags.
Keeps them fresh.
So we'll put these up to the side. So what I was going to say is Grinch, I love the Grinch. Like, Grinch is one of my favorite characters. I don't know. Just something about the Grinch because in the end... he becomes good.
He's like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Or Scrooge.
So I love the Grinch. And we actually went to Universal Studios yesterday. We had a blast. It was cold, but we had so much fun. I
am hoarse, not because I'm sick, but screaming.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to recover my voice, but I believe in screaming on an attraction, on a roller coaster. What are your thoughts? Are you a screamer? Do you like to scream on roller coasters? Or just take it? Like, is that like too, like you got to be super manly about it and just hold it all in?
No, not me.
You're a screamer.
I'm not a screamer, but I do like to make sure everybody knows I'm having a good time.
Me and Anthony are like, woo!
Anthony likes to tease people. He asks for the front row of every roller coaster, and then as it's getting ready to go, he starts yelling, "Get me off of this thing!"
I know. What a nut.
So let's say hello to everybody. Sabrina is here.
Hi,
Gail
Sabrina.
is here.
Hi,
Shanta
Gail.
is here.
Hey, Shanta.
James is here.
Hey,
Lisa
James.
is here.
Hey, Lisa.
Lori is here.
Hi, Lori.
Emily is here.
Hey, Emily.
Let's jump down. Stephanie is here.
Hey, Stephanie.
Everybody's having a nice conversation like 10 minutes before we were on.
I love that
Paul,
so
I
much.
do too. Paul is here. Karen is here. Heath
Karen.
is here. I said, hey, yo.
Hey,
Lisa
yo.
said, ugh, my son is at work again. I just bet as soon as everything gets going, his tail will be calling me to come pick him up.
They have, they just have that like sixth sense.
Yeah.
I still to this day will go to like put a spoon of food up to my mouth and one of the kids will call me.
Yeah.
Instantaneously. And every time I call my mom, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, nothing. I was just about to, eat my dinner. I'm like, every time. We just know.
Me, every time I get ready to go eat, either A, Rachel turns to me and goes, I really wanted a drink. Or B, the cat starts scratching like I want out or in of one of the rooms.
Or both.
Or both.
Can I have in, out, or out, in?
I never get to just sit down and enjoy a meal. It's like up and down 10 times.
No. Because cats.
Yeah.
Hey, Miriam.
Defense Wiz is here. Miriam is here.
Defense
Christopher's
Wiz.
here. A sponsor I'm not familiar with today. That's because we just really learned about them, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that they got to meet him at the at KetoCon because they were under the Carolina Baking Company.
Very small company, but I mean, again, they're like fresh off the farm pork rinds.
Well, and what she did when she was like showcasing pork rinds at KetoCon,
she sent me a message about the flavors. She was maybe changing them a little bit.
Well, what she added, like when she put it out as kind of like a party mix, was some different types of nuts and little bits of cheeses in with this.
Yeah.
To make it kind of a party mix, and that was really good.
Yeah, she said she's contemplating adding a little more blue cheese flavoring in, and the spicy one, it was good. She said it's a depth of flavor. It was a good explanation that we did not say because we were comparing it to kind of like the stupid hot ones.
Right.
And she's like, they're kind of like one-dimensional. Not knocking. She said they're like one-dimensional, which they are.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a depth of flavors, and it's because it's a Cajun mix. So she was talking about possibly changing it to like called Cajun because it is a Cajun blend of spices.
And you might approach it differently.
You'll approach it differently, and it is. It's a very. It's got a lot of depth to it, a lot of different tones.
Really.
TM Calmont said hello from Arkansas.
Hello, Arkansas. How's it going out there?
Lisa said those pork rinds looked awesome. Definitely have to order some.
I was blown away about how, I mean, you think you've tried the last pork rind.
Yep.
Right? Like, you're like, I know everything there is. You can't throw me a curveball pork rind.
Yep.
Like, I know you, but it's like, no. Then you'll get a new flavor and you're like, wow.
Polani is here.
Hey,
said,
Polani.
Aloha.
Hello.
Awareness is here. There's a name I haven't seen.
Awareness
Margie is here.
911.
Ketovore Deb is here from
Hello.
Wisconsin.
Welcome.
Sonia said, happy Saturday night. Line Girl is here.
Hey, Line Girl.
Chris said the sound is working. Sylvia is here. Said,
Hey,
miss
Sylvia.
you. I hope you guys had fun.
It was really nice.
It was a blast. Let's get through real quick with everybody who's on here, and we can talk
Sonia.
about this today.
Mary.
Christopher said, great, just wrapping presents, watching Christmas movies and eating too much.
Those bags look emptier. They sure do.
They are.
Because they are.
Chuck and Kat said, I'm off at my sister's and mom's in Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Gonna
To
gift exchange tonight since I'll be home in Georgia on Christmas. That's
I
awesome.
love gift exchange.
Yep. Heather said, hey, all the kids are here watching the Packers, so we will see how this goes.
Hey, Heather. What's Boji up to?
Gail said, I enjoyed the review on those pork rinds. Which do you like better, pork and good or those?
They're very different.
I would have to say, I mean, if you're looking for just a super fresh pork rind, these.
Yeah.
I mean, they are absolutely delicious. I like them
They're
both.
really good.
These are a little bit more expensive, but I mean, these are fresh. And they're from a very, well, I mean, Pork and Good's not a giant company either, but this is like, just a mom and pop kind of bakery.
What I like about Pork and Good is now you're getting the seasons, so I'm going to add those to like cooking, and I like the breadcrumbs. If these guys come out with a breadcrumb line, I'm in for that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Brian said Joe doesn't need a costume to be the Grinch.
Aww.
It's funny because what I really want is a hoodie. I was
That
looking
says
for a hat yesterday because
resting Grinch face.
It was cold yesterday, and I wanted a hat, but they didn't have any of those nice hats. They had these ones with like this kind of material, and that kind of material in a bald head doesn't do well because you get like all the little fuzzies on my head.
Yeah, like where it shaves, if there's any stubble at all,
Yeah.
it catches it.
But I was looking for a hoodie, and I didn't like the hoodies they had there. They were a weird material, and I was looking online, and nothing is like Prime.
Right.
And I'm all about the Prime. If it's not Prime, I'm not buying it because otherwise it's a pain to return it. So,
It is.
So,
It
but
is a
yeah,
pain.
but I did see this one hoodie that
MJ
said
Hawk is here. Hi.
this one hoodie said like resting Grinch face, and Rachel always says like I have a resting mean face. So
I like saying Grinch face though. That's much better.
Donna said my grandson and I watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas this afternoon. Love Rachel's top.
I just love all the cute kids and his little dog. It's so cute.
Lisa said, how long is that coupon code for? I don't know. I would just keep using it. It's not like designed just for us.
No.
We just said like, hey, is there a coupon code that people can, use? Because again, we're not affiliated with them. We don't make any money. They just asked us to do a review of it. And
We always
again,
ask for a
small
coupon
company.
code.
We always ask for a coupon code if we're going to do a review. It's the only thing we ask for is a coupon code for people.
Yeah.
Kevin said, I have a newfound love for pork rinds.
Well, and here's the thing. They're coming out with more and more flavor options, which keeps things exciting when you're getting things like blue cheese. I mean, these are things that I would have looked for in a chip before when you're getting pickle and you're getting different kinds of cheeses and stuff. So it's not just like a one-hit wonder where you're either getting plain or spicy hot.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean? Then it's not so exciting.
Right.
It's nice with different flavors.
And it's hard to do flavors without having maltodextrin and stuff, which is something that we really
yeah,
like
I mean,
about
Stephanie had noted that it was like, wow, a pork rind with no maltodextrin. Yeah. I mean, I can't even explain to you how happy I was when I tasted the sweet one and then realized that they not even then did they add any sugar.
Right. Robin said, I absolutely love roller coasters and screaming is
You've got to scream. Now, are you front seat or back seat? Because a lot of times...
Depends on the ride.
If I pick, a lot of times will want the back seat because I feel like that is the fastest. Anthony always likes the front seat because of the perspective of feeling like you're the only one on the ride.
The back seat, though, is usually the roughest, too, especially on a wooden roller coaster, which I am not a wooden roller coaster person.
It bumps
Not
you
that
around.
I'm afraid of it, I just don't like I want it nice and smooth. Chris said I kind of growl yes when I do ride roller coasters.
Yes! Yeah, I do that too.
Don said, darn autocorrect, Rachel is definitely not a Grinch.
Oh, thank you.
He said, Rachel, your raincoat reminds me of it. We all float down here.
Aw. Well, and I will say that if you're in the Hagrid ride at Universal, you want to sit at the front because at the one point where you go straight up and then all the way down, whoever's at the front gets the most amount of ride.
But there's other parts of it where you want to see the back because you get to see more stuff.
True.
So yeah, you always have to get a bunch of different areas and stuff like that. Chanel said, let me tell you how good it feels to fit in a ride. The shame I felt when it doesn't fit or they barely close. Yes. And if you've ever been to Universal Studios in Orlando, like one of our favorite rides has always been the Hulk.
Yeah.
And you had to request like third row, second seat.
We know it by heart.
Because that was the seatbelt extension.
It was the only one that that you could fit into.
And then what's even worse is when you don't get that, and then you get on, and it doesn't buckle.
And you have to go find something.
Excuse me. And they have to hold on, stop the ride. Everybody in this row, get up. We need to move the fat guy off of that seat and put him in this seat. And literally, I had somebody say that, like, we have to take the heavy guy and put him over here. It's like so embarrassing. So it is great to not have to do that.
Well, and honestly, that was part of my problem with like the wooden roller coasters. It seems like wooden roller coasters were always a little bit smaller than a normal one. And a lot of times what I would do is like force myself into the seat to not embarrass myself. And then I was very uncomfortable the entire time.
And then you need a crowbar to get us out of the seat.
Oh my gosh, it was so hard. And I don't want to embarrass my family. I don't want to embarrass myself. Like I want to keep my pants on when I stand up, like all of those things.
There were several rides where we got to the point when we were heavy, we would tell the kids, you guys go.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not going to go on
And
it.
we love rides, but it's like we were afraid of the embarrassment.
Yep. Yvette said my husband is positive COVID and feeling it worse every day. I won't get the results until Monday. We will be praying.
Absolutely, Yvette.
Defense was with the same with the turbulence on a plane. I like a roller coaster. Throw my arms up and scream.
They probably love that in a plane, right?
Zoe said laugh and scream simultaneously the entire ride.
I say yeehaw a lot. Mm-hmm. I do not say yeehaw a lot in my normal life, but there's something about a roller coaster that makes me say yeehaw.
Chris said, I flew one of my drones for the first time in 2 to 3 weeks. Totally got stuck in a tree. Good thing I had an arborist throw line. Took 3 minutes to get it down. Caught it in the air.
Way to go.
So it's funny. So we finally have not had a bunch of wind. And I don't have my one orange drone because it's getting repaired or hopefully replaced. I'm really hoping they just total it because I have 2 other batteries and the case. And if they total it, I get the total value of what I paid, and I can buy the drone with only 1 battery, and then I have 2 extra batteries, and I make money. Or I can buy the exact thing I had and now have 5 batteries, because those batteries are $200 a piece. So it would be nice to get some extra batteries.
I just hope something comes back.
Yeah. But it's funny. So I was playing with my FPV drone.
Hey, Jessica.
For those of you who don't know what FPV is, you wear these goggles over your head, and it's like basically like you are in the cockpit. So as you're flying,
cockpit?
like you see only what the camera sees. Like you're not watching the drone, you're watching this thing, and like it's like you're inside of it. I had Rachel check it out once, and she was like, "Whoa, this is really weird." And it's weird because like you want to turn your head to look around, only you can't. You have to be doing the joysticks. So I'm sitting in the front, and I'm just playing with it here in the front in the little golf course area across the way, trying to not go too far because it's a driving range, and if I crash, and those do crash a lot, and I can't really retrieve it because it's a driving range.
They're gonna be like, hit the ball guy with the ball.
And as I'm playing with it, Rachel walks up. Oh, hey, you're playing with your drone, and she's trying to talk to me while I'm trying to concentrate, and she's like, are you stuck in a tree? And I'm like, sort of now, because like I'm getting distracted. I was like hovering on top of a tree. I'm like, oh, I saw it starting to drop down, and I'm trying to maneuver it out while talking to you. I need a sign, like, don't talk to me when these goggles are on my head.
Well, I have to tell you, you look like Doc from Back to the Future when you're wearing them. I mean, it's super nerdy. So you really don't. I was making an effort to talk to you because like you look kind of nerdy, and I didn't want you to feel bad. So, but now I know. Like
drones can be dangerous though.
The nerdy headgear is like.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Yeah, you have to let me land the drone so that I don't hurt somebody or fly it into something.
I don't want either of those things.
Yeah. Steph said, I did a second set of those roasts today. Got four bags of pork chunks, 4 bags of chops, 2 small roasts, and rendering fat as we speak.
I loved seeing your haul. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just awesome.
Chris said cold in Florida, short sleeves and flip-flops in Utah. It's funny, when we go to the theme park and it's a cold day, and again, it was like 40 degrees when we were there.
You can pick out who's from Florida.
We like to play the game Guess the Floridian and Guess the Visitors. So the visitors are all walking around in shorts, maybe a hoodie, but shorts and flip-flops. And then the Floridians are wearing like hats and earmuffs and gloves.
Oh, gloves, yes. I was wearing a t-shirt and jeans, and then I had a jacket on. What is that brand of jacket? 320 or something? I love that whole line.
Oh,
it's from
32
Costco.
Cool.
32 Cool has like the greatest windbreakers, but then over that a jean jacket.
Yeah.
And then like a beanie. Mm-hmm. I mean, it looked like a nut. Oh, and my Slytherin scarf. Don't forget that.
Mine is buffering occasionally. I don't know. It says I've got excellent connection up here.
Of course, we never believe that.
Mine is buffering bad. Mom, no buffering here. It's kind of weird.
Caboodle, great evening, y'all.
Steph said, been forever since I've had a flavored pork rind. James better be fast on these, or I'll be having them all while celebrating.
Right?
Christopher said, if you're on a wooden roller coaster, you got to push with your feet the whole time so that you don't bounce around.
And then I always have to I have to push my head up against the back of whatever roller coaster that I'm on so I don't do like that neck thing.
Yeah. We have to do a giveaway.
We do have to do a giveaway.
Maitreya said, I will see if I still have the shirt or what is that?
Or mercerized corn yarn, which would make non-fuzzy hats. Not sure if I kept any.
Huh.
Wow.
That'd be cool. So we are going to give you guys a couple more minutes if you want to head over. If you didn't sign up for the Keto bars giveaway, we're going to pull that in a little bit. But we never did. She's had more than 48 hours.
Yep.
We never heard from the winner for the perfect keto stuff, and Christine.
It's too good.
So we're gonna draw a new winner from that.
How exciting is that, though?
Yep.
Because it's over $200 bundle.
Right. So
it's a good one.
We're gonna draw a winner for that in a second. Let's see. Blaine said, I don't do amusement parks and fairs anymore because I'm still too big. Looking forward to being able to do it again. You got this.
You got this.
Don't worry about it.
We'll go together. Let's go together.
Charter Cat said, do you like roller coasters that have loops, wooden or metal? Loops. We love loops. Although, like, one of our favorite rides is the new Haggard ride, and there are no loops in that. But, like, just corkscrews and stuff like that.
I like the loop-de-loop more now than ever, and I honestly like loops better now that the children are older. They used to stress me out, especially like that... The Rip Ride Rocket one is an awesome roller coaster, but I always wanted to sit behind Anthony because I could see him start to sort of slide out as it was like going up because it's not like super tight. Like you're not super tight in there if you're like a little kid. So now that the kids are older, I enjoy it more because I know they can hold themselves in there.
Right. I'm just setting up to do that giveaway.
Can't stand to see overweight person ridiculed in public. Been there, done that, and they don't deserve it. Yes. No one wants to make the mistake of ridiculing somebody in public around me or Joe.
No.
You just don't want to, because I seem like a nice person until you make somebody feel bad about themselves. And yeah, just ask the customer in Aldi who was berating the cashier, and they'll tell you like that kitty's got some claws, because yeah, I was kind of on them.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the winner for the perfect keto, and the winner's got to be in here right now.
Okay.
Okay, and the way you're gonna enter, if you want to try to win the perfect keto, is you're gonna use the hashtag perfect keto. So I just put it up there if somebody wants to copy and paste it. And so if you do hashtag, everybody that does hashtag perfect keto, we'll draw a winner in a couple minutes. We'll give people a few minutes to do that, and then we'll draw a winner from that. And you got to be here to win. If you're not here, then we're going to pick somebody else.
It's like a baby shower.
Philip said we got a card from Keto Child today. Yeah, so did we.
Nice.
Speaking of which, you have mail. Didn't you have mail?
I do have mail. What's in the mail today?
Trucker Cat said, I haven't rode roller coasters in 20 years, but I used to like the metal. Also, because it's smoother. Yeah, we like the smooth roller coasters.
Is Sel Marie in here? Because Sel Marie sent us an awesome package that I am so excited about.
Okay, well, let's see it.
First up is every day I'm Brusselin'. Every day I'm Brusselin'. I love that. I cannot wait to use that. But this is what Joe's going to love the most.
Okay. I have not seen this.
I know. I didn't show you on purpose.
Okay.
First up is jumbo squid and garlic sauce.
Oh, well, I can take garlic sauce.
Yeah, with squid. It's gonna be amazing.
I can actually probably do that.
But you know what you want to
pair?
It's
not ink sauce.
You know what you want to pair this though with?
Oh no.
Want to pair it with some pickled pork skins.
It's not red.
It's not red. They're pickled, and it's just like I pulled it out, summary, and it
looks like onions.
I thought it was spaghetti. I was like, is this noodles? Did we get some noodles? No, it's pork skins. Like, instead of it being like cracklins fried,
that is gonna be so chewy.
I cannot wait.
That is gonna be so chewy.
This needs to go on the Christmas camping fear factor.
Okay.
I think the boys need to be in on this.
Chris said, I like it, quote, when I'm working on fixing something, concentrating hard, and the other person in the room keeps making small talk to cover the silence. Just let me work. Yes, and Rachel usually doesn't get the hint until, like, I finally, leave me alone. And she's like, you don't have to be so mean. I'm like, get the hint.
You didn't pick
I'm
up
concentrated
on any of my other signals. But I am so awkward. I never pick up. I never pick up on when someone's done talking to me. I never pick up when I'm like supposed to leave.
In your defense, usually when I'm concentrating, I'm concentrating and pretty much ignoring you. Right? And it's not just you, but it's everybody.
That sounds like really mean though.
But I am. I'm so I don't even hear anything else.
Is that nice?
Well, I'm focused, And
is that what Jesus would do?
Steph said, Nerdy wants me to make me listen to the Nerdy song by, I don't know, it scrolled away.
Is it the one by Weird Al Yankovic?
I think so, yes.
They see me rolling. Okay, so this is from Alicia Blaylock, Shelly. And it says, hi, Joe and Rachel, enjoy your gift. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
The cutest. I actually think that you need to wear one of these right now. It's a Christmas tree hat. It's matching Christmas tree hats. Is that adorable?
That is adorable.
That's super adorable.
Okay. For some reason, we've filled out. We have filled out the chat.
You mean like the end? Like there's no more room?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There we go. Nope. It's still like no space, perfect keto. Okay, let's
go ahead and pick a winner.
We're gonna go ahead and pick a winner.
So this is for the perfect keto one. So you wear yours now, and I'm gonna wear mine. We're gonna wear matchy.
We're gonna wear matchy.
Yeah. Yes. I love this, Shell. This is so exciting. He needed a Christmas tree hat for sure.
I needed a Christmas tree hat.
He did.
Okay, let me pull this. That's the wrong one.
So while you're pulling that up, somebody had mentioned, Rachel, where are all of your Christmas hats? Because last year you had a ton of Christmas hats.
Okay, here we go.
Well, guess what? Okay, well, I'll tell you after.
Okay,
all
right?
Ready? Yes.
Roll it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hashtag perfect keto.
Here we go.
Trucker Cat!
Trucker Cat!
Okay, so Trucker Cat, here's what you need to do. Let me turn this off. And let me turn this back on. So, Trucker Cat, here's what you need to do. You need to send me an email at joe@2krazyketos.com, and I need to know what you want for every flavor. So you get your choice of an MCT powder, a collagen, a cookies, a nut butter, a base, and the bars. So I need to know what flavor you want for each one, and once you do, I will send it off to them. And they'll send it to you. I don't know how long it's going to take to get because, like, I still don't have my peanut butter collagen and MCT powder. So.
Right, and they mailed. I mean, we were supposed to get it last week.
Yeah, and I believe the MCT is launching on Monday.
So I think it's going to be a Happy New Year present, probably. But congratulations on that. So back to my hats.
Okay.
We stored everything in our shed and everything was fine. We got our tree out. We got all of our ornaments from last year. But something got in with my hats, and they got infested. They became an ant colony for giant ants. Yeah. And then I tried, like, the chickens went through there, and we were eating all of the ants out of it, which I appreciated. It was like a tasty treat for them. But, like, you couldn't use the hats anymore. So I lost all my Christmas hats. So thank you. You don't realize how much we needed it.
Okay, Heather said, Rachel, I'm the same 12 years with my husband, and I still don't pick up on his hints. The only one I get is when his headphones are on. That means hush.
I mean,
the day I say hush to Rachel, I better just keep walking out.
yeah. You're going to want it. So he's picked up on that hint. Like, if shush is a declaration of war in this house. Like, someone shushes Rachel, and, like, yeah, you're right. Like, just get your car keys and just keep on driving.
No, and for me, is if you're not looking at me when I'm talking to you. Like,
which is odd because you're right now publicly saying that. Like, when you're busy, you're not.
Which
you're
means don't bother talking to me because I can't look at you. But you know the thing that Rachel really can't stand?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. If you say whatever, or if I say whatever, you don't like it, whatever, or fine. Here's a public service announcement. If your significant other says, it's fine, it's not fine. It's the opposite of fine. You need to get in there and fix it because fine, it's a four-letter, F-I-N-E. It's a four-letter F word. It really is. Serious.
He said wives have a certain pitch that their voice, that their husbands are immune to.
Yep. He can just totally drown me out. It just comes out like Charlie Brown teacher. Wah, 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 wah,
wah. Let's see. I'm just making sure because we like literally like broke the chat. We filled it up. I
just started drinking Perfect Keto chocolate collagen and make it into hot chocolate.
Yeah, it makes a really good hot chocolate. These are all the Perfect Ketos. Okay, so Lisa said getting mail is always good.
I love getting mail.
Yep. Okay, so we can go back down to the bottom.
Awesome. You've reached the end of the internet, Scooter Geek says. Wow, we're in the beyond part of Bed Bath & Beyond.
Chris said, first my class here at MIT, got skills. I'm a champion at D&D, MC Escher, and my favorite MC. You can keep your 40. I'll just have my Earl Grey tea.
Yep. Weird Al. He's a fan. We need to, like, does he still do concerts and stuff?
I liked Weird Al when.
I love Weird Al Yankovic.
His original stuff. Renee said, weird, I saw the Nightbot comment before they drew it. Linda said, it's probably just delays. Linda said, my husband doesn't shush when I have earphones on.
There you go.
Steph said, Jimmy gets hints, but I love to agitate him, so I ignore the hints.
I honestly don't pick up on things like I should. Like I'm totally like I will walk into like a very heated discussion of like two people and just don't get it. Like I'm just, hey everybody, what's going on? It's
Heather said Phil just takes his hearing aids out.
That is not playing fair. That is not playing fair.
Yeah, Line Girl said, I guess I have to compensate with extra delicious food over the holidays. Seared duck breast, bacon wrapped filet mignon, and porchata roast. Also, eggnog, keto chow.
What time is dinner? I'm coming over.
Chris said Weird Al still does concerts, not sure with COVID though.
Yeah.
So.
You needed to go to like Weird Al and like a Gallagher like back to back, where you'd get like all of.
Do you remember Gallagher?
I loved it. I wanted him to explode a watermelon.
I went once and we sat in the front.
Did you get watermelon on you?
Yeah.
Jealous.
Shelly said, I never let Heath ignore me. I get the whips out if he starts.
Heck yes.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about yesterday. So we went. It was a blast. We took Caleb, Anthony, and Sarah. So Anthony and Sarah have actually annual passes. And then Caleb didn't, but we had a free pass because we were supposed to go to Halloween Horror Nights and they canceled it, so they gave us a free ticket.
I've been very impressed with Universal.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Taking care.
They gave us a free ticket to make up for the fact that we couldn't go to Halloween Horror Nights. And we had to use it. So we said, we're going to take that. So we get there, and as an annual pass holder for the higher end passes, you can get in an hour early. So the problem is Sarah's pass doesn't let her in for an hour early. I'm like, well, that's fine. We have 2 free passes. We'll use one on Sarah and one on Caleb to get in the hour early. We had a phenomenal time. It was just good. And the fact that our like adult children want to hang out with us, like that's definitely a bonus.
It's always like a reminder, don't wait. If you have an opportunity, especially this year, we've learned, like if you have an opportunity to spend some time with friends and family that you love, take that opportunity. Stop what you're doing. I was telling my mom, my house is a wreck. Like
it's not that bad.
It's pretty bad. Like, and I need to vacuum and I need to dust, and I have like, laundry that's clean but not folded. I have a laundry couch right now. But you know what? It will keep.
He said, once again, a little birdie told me that you have mail. Do you have any more package there? We do have 2 other things we got very late. We were going to save them for tomorrow, but I didn't see anything from them. Did you?
No.
I'll go double check it. Chris, thank you for the $5 super chat. It said Heath is going to melt if you don't address his package. Okay, that sounds wrong.
Are you sure? They're not?
I'm going to go double check.
Go check.
You sure you don't have another one?
No. I didn't. I had 2. Mom was with me. We only opened 2, right, Mommy? Yeah, she was with me this morning. Corpus Christi here. Well, welcome, Leah. Once again, I love that. Trucker Cat said, I have to leave for the gift exchange. Thanks again, Joe. I will email, it bumped up. I will email you later. Good. Enjoy your gift exchange now more than ever, and can't wait to see what you pick. Bree said, I rode on Pirates of the Caribbean with Gallagher. He was taking his daughter on it and had been wearing a hockey mask until they climbed into the seat behind us. How cool is that? She actually got to go on a ride with Gallagher.
That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, we were saving to have a couple to open tomorrow, but there is nothing here from Heath.
Okay.
I feel bad. Like, where is Heath's package?
Ooh. Oh,
that's a card.
Okay, so up first is Sylvia from California with a beautiful Christmas card. Aw, it says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Jason and Sylvia. And look at this roaming through. Man, I wish that was my backyard. Wouldn't that be awesome? There's a moose that's loose.
Maybe this is this?
Can you read it out?
This one's from Etsy. Maybe this is it. Is this it? Merry Christmas, Joe and Rachel. You should know who sent this.
Uh-oh.
It's got to be this.
It's a Porky Pig ornament! Oh my goodness!
I missed it because it wasn't on the box, but now I'm looking in here. It does say from Shelly.
Oh my gosh!
But yes, thank you very much.
Oh my gosh!
That is awesome.
He's Porky Pigging it, yo. How cute is that?
You gotta back it up.
I gotta turn him around. And it says, for Santa,
Nice.
He is so cute.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the box didn't say anything on it.
I love it.
Okay.
Put him at the top. He's so cute. I love it. A Porky Pig in it.
We got this card.
This is beautiful. Love Pop. Love Pop. Oh, wow.
That is cool.
That is gorgeous. It's coming from Massachusetts.
Wishing you all God's blessings for the merriest of Christmases and the new year filled with health, happiness, and love. God bless you both, your wonderful family. Love, Lori.
Oh, Lori.
That is cool.
That is
I want
gorgeous.
to ruin it.
It's like, it's 3D.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Let me hide my face.
It's both sides.
It is. Go in close. Wow.
That is really cool.
That is like a work of art. Man. You
I
want to
don't
open this
have,
guy up?
Like anything to open this with.
You need a knife?
Okay, no, I got it. Stay here.
I'm gonna.
Let's see. Anything else?
We're moving Santa down,
Renee said, "Wouldn't that be a Shelley Parker a package?"
right?
Sonia wants to know, does anyone know the nutrition facts are right on the website for the chicken salad chicken? For ours, it should be, but we always tell you take whatever ingredients you're adding and put them in yourself, because if you use, for example, a different brand chicken or a different spice or a different brand, mayonnaise or something like that, it's going to affect the nutrition. So we always tell you take whatever, if you're making a recipe, not just ours, but any recipe, don't go by the nutrition that is on the recipe. Take all of those ingredients, put them in a chronometer, and create your own recipe.
I just love that Porky Pig.
Joe and Rachel, I just want to say thank you for helping me stay on the course with keto. With your help, along with the awesome 2KK family, I've lost 85 pounds. Brought my A1C from 10.5 to 5.0. I'm off all but one medication, and I know I can keep using keto long-term to continue to improve even more.
Yay.
Rachel, the item closed is for you to help you navigate the neighborhood on your bike rides.
Oh,
Love, Claire.
Oh, Claire. Thank you. Is that the most gorgeous penmanship you've ever seen?
It is.
Look at how straight. Look at that.
It is.
Gorgeous. You need to teach a handwriting class. It's a lost art.
Chris said, "Hey Joe, this is why you always carry a knife."
Oh wow.
Oh.
I just got so excited.
Oh, please don't do that.
That is awesome. That is the best bell ever.
Oh my gosh, she's not gonna put that on a bike. She's gonna just sit in the other room and go like, "I want another drink. I want some salt."
Joe, I need something. Oh yes. Oh yes. It will be with me on a bike ride, but it's gonna be with me everywhere, Claire. This is the awesomest bike bell ever. And it's purple and has hearts on it.
But people saying that's a cool card.
Man.
People saying Porky Pig is awesome. Chris said, all I see is Giant Joe I in the middle of a manger over a baby. He said, I was so excited to let that be a surprise. Shelley kept tracking to see when it arrived.
Man.
Thank you very much. Again, the box didn't say who it was from, so I didn't put two and two together with Shelley until I read it saying like...
You're always thinking Heath
I'm thinking
first.
Heath, especially because he's the one who's being in the pain. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Classy
guy.
Christopher said, at least you could track it. None of my tracking numbers work anymore. Shelley said, this is so much fun watching you guys open gifts. It feels like Christmas.
Aw.
Paul said, my two stepdaughters' favorite saying, whatever I broke that quickly.
Renee says, be a pig. Be a pig. Because pig in a poke.
Yeah.
From European
Sonia
Vacation.
said it's a chain restaurant in the South. At least in our area, they sell different types of flavors of chicken salad and pimento cheese.
Wow.
Chris said, poor little bunny.
FYI, I'm Porky Pigging it right now while we watch this.
I think you should Porky Pig it.
No.
Dawn said, haha, poor Joe, that bell is going to cause some issues.
This is when he gets if he says shush.
I see the bell being hid and Rachel tearing the house up looking for it.
No, and
she finds everything.
I find
I can't hide anything anymore.
You can't like fool me like a toddler and say that my toy is broken when in fact all you've done is take the batteries out of it. Because there's no batteries. This is manual.
Okay, Gail said my cat just spooked when Rachel was ringing the bell.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so back to yesterday.
We won't use a laser pointer either.
No.
That drives my cats crazy.
So back to yesterday. Yeah, we had such a good time. It was busy. It was really busy, but
it's usually busy this time of year.
But next week we knew it would be busy,
right?
Because next week all the schools are out and stuff. But it was good because we just had a good time talking to the kids when we were online. And a lot of the lines, they lied. They're like, this is an hour and a half line. And we're like, this was like 25 minutes.
They lied in our favor.
Yeah, it was good. But what happened was, so the most popular ride there is this, what is it called? Hagrid. Mm-hmm. And Anthony and I were able to, at the end of the day, because we wanted to ride it at night, and their virtual line wasn't working, so Anthony and I went up to the customer service, and we're like, hey, we wanted to get on, the virtual thing wasn't working, and they were awesome. Like, they were like, no problem, let's give you some special gold passes to get you on there, and, because we're season ticket holders, and it was cool because we got to go to the front of the line, and Rachel, of course, going, sorry to 200 or somewhat people.
You need to apologize.
But I mean, yeah, the customer service there is so awesome, and we actually went on this one, like, what would you call it? Not a ride. It's an experience, right? The thing we haven't done since the kids were little.
It was the Halloween.
Not the Halloween. Just the horror makeup show. It's a fun show, and they told this joke. They're like, someone said like, it's, Disney, we're Disney, and they're like, can't be Disney because we've got shows.
Yeah, because I guess a lot of their shows have closed.
But it was just good. We had such a good time. Got home at like 11 o'clock at night. So thank you guys for understanding that we wanted to cancel last night's live stream.
I was actually thinking about Trucker Cat when we were like on our way home. I do not do well, even as a passenger.
Oh my gosh, she kept yelling at me, slow down. I'm like, I'm not speeding.
But there's something, do you guys ever have any wonkiness with night driving? With night driving, I feel like things are coming faster and like I get weird blurry light eyes.
I will say though,
it's not good.
That we pretty much do most of our driving now in the truck.
Yeah.
And I don't drive over 60, 65 miles an hour towing, a 9,000 pound trailer behind me.
Slows you down.
So, I could drive faster. I just choose not to drive faster.
Thanks for that.
So, but it feels driving 70 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour in my truck is very different than driving 70 miles an hour in a Volkswagen Tiguan. And it does feel like you are driving much faster in that car than we actually are. But she's like, slow down. And I'm like, everybody's passing me.
I just get wonky. Do you guys get wonky with night driving? I mean, I can get up at the butt crack of dawn. We could start this ride at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's no problem.
Right.
But 11 o'clock at night, no. I'm no good.
Matreya said, chicken salad, chicken means okay. A lot of our local keto groups, I never have. Blaine said, oh, by the way, I experimented with my yogurt. I'm adding a scoop of perfect keto vanilla MCT powder and loving it. Well, that's a good way to add up the fat.
That's very tasty,
give it some flavor. Steph said, I had to hide one of Hillary's baby dolls once because it kept crying and crying and crying and crying.
Did anybody ever have one of those like talking Elmo dolls? There were a big variety of them in like the around 2001 era. And I thought I had taken the batteries out of one of Caleb's Elmo dolls. And at night I'm coming downstairs to get some water and I hear like, I love you. And it was Elmo. And that freaked me out. There was no light that shined on it, and I didn't think it even had any batteries anymore, and it's still talking? Like, no. That thing is going in the garbage because it's Chucky.
Became with the kids is they, when they were younger, there were always batteries in a Christmas present. Now, I mean, the worst thing to do is give a Christmas present and not get batteries,
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
But when the batteries were out... The toy was broken. It just didn't work anymore.
It depended on the toy, but like my brother would give our kids musical instruments.
Oh my gosh.
Up until the time when he had children.
We really need to start getting him back for some of the stuff he gave our kids.
And then suddenly it wasn't quite as funny.
Yeah.
When you have kids, you're like, oh no, I hope that they're not going to givesies backsies like the saxophone I gave my, the nephews.
Sometimes I'll threaten the kids with that kind of stuff and be like, keep it up. When you have kids,
Drum set.
I'm getting you back for everything you've ever done.
Who wants to play the trumpet for Grandpa?
Even now, they'll get in the car and they'll leave their garbage in the car. So I'm like, fine. Next time we go in your car, I'm gonna accidentally spill my drink.
I'm just leaving I'm bringing paper wads with me.
Let's see.
I broke her. Yes.
Stephanie said I hate night driving.
Yes,
somebody asked if you had a Renee wants to know if you have astigmatism. No, she doesn't.
I don't.
I actually have astigmatism.
I don't wear any glasses, and I've been checked recently. I don't know what it is.
Rachel just doesn't do well driving, period, usually. It's kind of funny for someone who decided to buy an RV that she doesn't like to drive.
No, well, I can ride.
You don't like to ride either, though. Usually you're an hour and you're kind of done.
It's always interesting. If there's a very long, over 4 hours. If there's an over 4-hour drive, there is a guaranteed situation that I'm going to arrive at our destination with my hair braided like Coolio. That is just a thing that I do. I braid about just in every direction, retro Coolio hair.
That's definitely a fact.
It is.
Lisa said, my daughter had a doll in a walker that was remote control, and one day it was walking around, and the remote was left at Grandma's house. Needless to say,
no.
I got rid of it.
Goodbye. We're not having that. No.
Sally just said, I feel like we're going faster if I'm the passenger and not driving. How weird is that?
That is not weird
I
at
know,
all,
Sally. I get the same way.
I was just you're out of control. And he's like, I'm fine. And the kids were like, Mommy, he's driving fine. Tickle me, Elmo. No, I'm not touching you, Elmo. There's something wrong. There was something wrong with that Elmo.
Steph said, what is bad is when you take an adult like James down a toy aisle and he pushes everything with a button.
Oh, yeah. I have to. I love to push every button in the elevator. And my mom's like, oh, now it's going to take us forever. We're on if we would be on, floor number 17, and she's like, oh, now we have to go up every single aisle. It's not aisle, it's floor.
Yeah. Bridget said, I gave my nephew a drum sister. My sister nearly killed me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You know the thing that we always like to give people is Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
That usually aggravates people for some reason. But we loved Play-Doh.
I promise I am not trying to be mean to parents and kids when I get their kids Play-Doh, because I just think it's so creative.
Right.
I love how it builds dexterity in their hands, and I just think it's great to use your imagination. But we
got yelled at a lot by
But I've gotten yelled at a lot. It's not so bad now that the trend is to have hard floors and tile.
Right.
You don't have as many carpeted areas in the house anymore than you used to. And that helps because people are like, Rachel.
Renee said, my stepmother and dad had a bunch of those weird furry things that would set each other off across the room. I love you. You're so pretty creepy.
Yeah. What is that? It was what were those named?
I don't know.
They were super popular. We were trying to find them all over the place. It wasn't a Tamagotchi. It was what was it called? It was a fur something. They were super popular, and we were trying to find them.
I remember our kids had those little stupid they were fake.
They're like fake pets, and you have to
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. This was the thing that it was. Oh
Name
my gosh!
That toy.
It was like a fake hamster. Remember? And
buy
the track.
Zuzu Pets.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we had so many of those things.
They were enjoying it so much that you had to get a regular hamster. But we have cats, and that regular hamster was a terrible mistake that led to multiple funerals because the cat killed the hamster, and then we had a ceremony and buried the hamster, and then the cat dug up the hamster and continued to bring it to the front porch in varying degrees of
Then we decided,
decay.
After our hamster died, we decided let's try gerbils, and we got 2 gerbils.
Yeah.
Not knowing that it was a male and a female, and they had babies.
Yes, they did.
And we were told you can't take the babies out right away. You have to
leave them.
let the mom be in there with them. So we're like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What we didn't know was that the mom and dad can have a new set of babies very quickly after she gives birth to the first set of babies.
Yeah.
It took 3 sets of babies
before we caught on.
We could finally separate the mom and the dad. And we just kept going to the pet store. She wants some
We did
more
supply.
babies.
We did fully stock a local pet store with our accident until we finally figured out, like, we didn't understand the birds and the bees.
And
really?
And those gerbils can have a lot of babies.
A lot of babies, and they're super cute. But it was very quickly that we're like, we cannot take care of 25 babies. Like, we just can't do that.
Heather said Haley had a big bird that said peekaboo, and it would go off all the time. I sent it home with my brother for his kids, and he called me at midnight saying big bird.
Yes, it's possessed. Yes.
Darcy said 1 year, I think your dad got one of these. 1 year, our son got 4 of those Billy Bass talking fish. Took me years to get rid of them. Didn't your dad buy
Daddy,
those?
1 year, got every single person in the family that.
Yes, I remember that.
And then the thing that he loved the most getting was we had gotten, it was a deer, Santa one that was like, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. And he played that all the time. And my mom was like, you need to stop, okay? Because I'm the grandma of which this song is speaking. I'm the grandma. If you want to play Grandpa Got Run Over by a Reindeer, have at it. But stop pushing that button.
We definitely have some fun. I mean, 1 year her mom gave us these like peas. Remember those peas in a pod?
Yes.
And we were like, these things are so ugly. So we sold them in a garage sale, and she came and bought them.
Yes. We also,
and then we have a game. We have one toy. We have one toy that keeps rotating every house. Every year somebody new gets it. Does anybody else have that? Is there like a toy
fruitcake
that just keeps getting re-gifted every year to somebody else in the house? Or are we the only strange people that are doing this?
It's terrible. It's the fruitcake. It's the fruitcake gift.
The worst part is it's somebody's actual gift.
But they didn't want it.
But they don't want it.
They were
now
very
they're
vocal.
stuck with it until next year.
And now, yeah.
Because you're not allowed to get rid of it.
No, of course not. Tradition.
Crystal said, I have grand harmonicas this year.
You're giving your grandchildren harmonicas?
Lisa said, how about those toys now that if you walk down the aisle, they automatically start moving and talking? Now that's freaky and annoying at the same time.
Those for real pets, they're so cute. I can't help like going down that aisle to look at them. But yeah, as soon as the motion senses that you're down that aisle, it's like, hello, mommy.
Sometimes motion sensors are pain. I have in the bay of the RV over by the wet bay where I store all of the like stinky slinky stuff. Mm-hmm. I have one of those motion activated hand sanitizers like hanging on the wall. The problem is every time I go near there, I go to hook up the hose and it keeps dropping. So now when you open up the bay, all you smell is hand sanitizer.
It's not a bad one as long as you're not, some of the hand sanitizers that they're passing.
That's the worst thing at Universal.
Every single ride.
I think they got it where it was like a quarter for like a gallon.
Because it stinks so bad. It's like, and there's like
and
weird.
It's slimy.
It's slimy and it's like, but it's sticky and there's weird chunks in it. I don't know what they're using. I get that before you get on every ride and you get off every ride, they want to squirt you with some hand sanitizer.
You don't have a choice.
Can you please,
I was like, no, thank you. They're like, you can't go on unless we put hand sanitizer in your hand.
Can you please get the kind that smells good though?
Yeah.
Get the Bath and Body Works one, please.
Joe said, haven't thought about...
Furby. That's it.
Furby. Okay.
Oh, is buffering?
Haven't thought about Coolio in a while. Back in the 2000s, hung out with him for a while at E3 in Los Angeles, 2 years in a row.
Wow. That is so cool.
Renee said, Play-Doh has a nice salty flavor, just saying. Maybe that's what went wrong.
I've totally licked it. I'm not kidding. It is salty.
Caboodle said that's what works about as well as when your spouse gets mad at you. So you tie a cape on their shoulders and say, look, now you're Superman.
Oh, wow. That is awesome.
Teresa wants to know who else puts fresh ground nutmeg on top of their hot chocolate. Just discovered this.
Aww.
Furby.
You totally get, that's exactly it. And I mean, they were like a Cabbage Patch doll. They were like one of those hot items that parents were paying exorbitant amounts of money for to make it happen for kids. Because, we've told everybody that like Santa whatever's on your list, you're getting Santa will make it happen. And you don't want to like dash their little hopes.
Right.
So you're like, okay, mommy's going to have to sell the car. We got to get you a Furby. Let's do this.
He said, we are dinks, so we like to buy the toys that make noise and then leave them at our friend's house and that their parent at our friends that are parents' houses.
Man, you're. Here's the thing.
I can see them doing that.
You are awesome with the kids. The kids love you. The kids are like, every single time the parents are thinking like, let's have a get together. They're like, Heath and Shelly. We have to have Heath and Shelly over because they bring awesome gifts. The parents are like,
no.
I'm not calling them.
Nope.
Because we're gonna get a one-man band over here. A clown playing a drum or something.
Dawn said, my brother left a couple of mice at our parents' house while we went off to college. Days later, babies were born. Mom was mad.
Oh, I bet.
Brianna said, oh, Rachel, one of my chickens is sick. I don't know what's wrong, but I brought her inside and they've been giving her electrolytes. Please pray for my beautiful
I absolutely will. Is she just like, is she coughing or something? Or what's, or is she just like lethargic? Because I do give them electrolytes. You can still give them the kind, there's like baby chicken one.
Yep.
And I will give that to them, and also some like a little splash of apple cider vinegar.
Mm-hmm. He said my godson was wearing a white shirt, so I gave him a chocolate bar. Mom was mad.
Wow.
Kevin said I hated singing bass. Every time I passed it, it would drive me crazy.
Yes. It was like, it had different songs. Some of them would be like, put me in the water. It was like, and then some of them were like very, like really country songs. Like, I don't know. And it would always like look at you weird.
Lisa said, ew, I hate those slimy hand sanitizers.
Yes. And then they leave like a sticky residue. And I think to myself, you know what I need to do now that I've sanitized my hands? Wash my hands.
Yeah. Oh my, it smells so
I need to wash my hands.
Daphne said a white elephant gift at work was a white elephant in peanuts. I ended up getting it back for a wedding present from an ex-employee.
Wow. So that's the thing. You really have to watch your pool if you're trying to re-gift in the season, because you're just trying, like I even told the kids, our staff Christmas party was a white elephant gift exchange. Mm-hmm. And so then I knew the kids were going to like a youth group gift exchange, but some of the people on staff I knew would be there. So I was like saying to them, okay, I know that this person got a wonky gift at the staff party. Whatever gift you pick, I would not reach for theirs first, because chances are they're trying to get rid of that thing at the next party.
Shauna said, I love the toys that make noise. I'm the parent that buys my kids all the toys that make noise. It doesn't bother me.
That's nice. That's good.
Dawn said, was the Furby the one that the parents took to work to train them? I think it was.
I just remember that like that thing was like an actual cat. It was not waiting to be fed. It would just keep complaining.
Okay, so I don't think your mom's on, but when we were dating, your brother had old Furbies, because her brother gets like the old toys that nobody wants anymore, and he sells them for like 50 cents or $1 at the shows. And he had a ton of those Furbies. Remember, it was the show over here in Fort Lauderdale. We were still dating. I was doing a baseball game, and somebody was coming over buying all the Furbies and like painting them. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
And they bring them back and they show them to your mom, and your mom's like, they were just like the creepy, because they were turning them into like evil Furbies.
Yeah, they were
and then they were selling them for like $25.
Yeah, because they were transforming them into like decaying Five Nights at Freddy's zombie, Furbies. It was the artistic ability was amazing. Yeah, I've seen it done too with the pop figures. Yep, the vinyl pop figures, like the Funko figures. And Anthony collects those. He loves them, but sometimes people will change them. Yeah, and it's kind of like people who do models. Mm-hmm. And they'll change the little, like, what is that, like from 40-Year-Old Virgin, where they're like painting the pants on, and they're making fun of him for like painting new pants on like his superheroes.
I just will never forget that show, because that's the show where your mom and I bonded. Mm. Because there was like somebody there, and I come in and he was bothering Rachel. She's like, this is her boyfriend. He's going to beat him up. I'm like, finally, she likes me now.
Well, the jury's still out. I
love it. Steph said another kid addiction was
Pikachu.
Pikachu, yeah. My ex-brother-in-law bought Hillary like 30 Happy Meals one night to get the balls for Pikachu specifically.
That is like such a good uncle, though.
Renee said, I heard marriage advice once: when you're arguing mad, throw on capes and now you're super mad and we'll laugh. Or argue naked.
Aww.
I'll take the argue naked part. Brianna said it doesn't seem like to be respiratory. Everything seems okay. Fine in the back end. She's just lethargic and not eating or drinking. Maybe she's egg bound.
Yeah. What do you do?
I don't know. I just know that it's a thing because I know it could be a thing from like having parrots. They can get egg bound.
Oh.
Like I have a male parrot, but females can get
Well, I'm
egg
glad
bound.
she's gonna call the vet and stuff. They'll know. But oh my goodness, we'll absolutely be praying for your pet.
That's why you need to be regular and like have the squirts because then you won't be egg bound.
I was a little worried about this one. I don't know if you have the egg.
I do.
Do you want me to go get it?
I'll go get it. You can read.
Because I was a little bit worried. This one, we will hear it in the morning, and it's like rah, like screaming. But now I realize why. Okay, so Chris says, this year for the Keto Chow staff Christmas party, we're doing Brazilian barbecue. We know a guy that does it, and we're using 4-imprint demo projects for white elephant gifts. How cool is that? Man, that is awesome. That's a great, like, Christmas party idea. Sonia says, my kids loved Teddy Ruxpin when they were little. Yes, but even when he would just sit and, like, blink, he could sometimes be creepy. But I liked it when he read the books.
So this is a normal egg.
Yeah.
From our chickens. We have 6 chickens. That's a normal egg. Once a week.
Yes, we hear screaming.
Somebody screams for like an hour in the morning. And it's very early.
Yes.
Like it's like 6 a.m. early. And goes on for like an hour. And you're like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to be so annoyed. And this is the egg that results.
Put it together. I mean, I'd be screaming too. Okay? That's like, oh, that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
So, yeah, it's obviously a double yolk egg, but we get one of these a week, sometimes twice a week.
I really want to know.
And I still haven't figured out who it is.
Yes, because if we do, man, we would be cuddling that chicken extra a lot because...
It doesn't even fit, and we have these, like, plastic egg cartons. It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit.
It's like, I mean, this one may even be a triple yolker.
Yes. I actually got
that is like insane.
I actually got a little present for Caleb that expresses what that chicken sounds like. So let me get it really quick while you're answering these comments.
Okay. Shauna said my sister got my daughter a Furby for Christmas when they first came out, and it scared my daughter so bad because it woke up at night and the eyes glowed. She would not sleep in her own room for a month. Then he said, hey, Joe and Rachel, sorry I'm late. I fell asleep, woke up, and thought it was Sunday morning. Oh, well, that stinks.
You have to pull the winner.
Yep, we're going to do that in a sec. I was waiting for you to get back. He said Shelly went shopping for a new dog. It was a mixed breed and a husky and a pug. They called it Hug.
Oh.
Okay, you got that?
So this is the sound that you hear when this egg is being made. But this goat will do it for me, okay? So this is the sound. That is absolutely the sound. Yeah. Only it's not a goat, it's a chicken.
Kim said, I gave my sister-in-law some old romance books because she liked to read for Christmas. She gave them to me as my gift. I recognize the title. She still doesn't know that I know what she did.
Oh, man. The worst is when you get a gift bag or you get a gift and the name, like you don't, like the person that gave it to you didn't realize that the gift card was already signed.
Right.
Or like the inside of the book cover, it was like, enjoy this book, love so-and-so. And it's totally a regift.
Renee said that poor chicken.
Yeah.
Liz said, Liz, I think we need to hear from Liz still for the Keto Crate.
Yes.
Right? Liz, send me your email address. Defense Wiz said, Liz said, do triple yolks exist? Yes, we've gotten one. We had one.
I feel like this is another one.
Karen said, respect to that chicken.
Serious respect.
Steph said, y'all don't have an Amazon chicken? Christopher said, I'm playing video games with Sawyer, so missing a lot of the chat while listening. I just went and picked up 9 dozen fresh eggs earlier. I didn't even have 2 dozen left.
Wow.
Almost waited too long.
Oh my goodness. Janice is here. Hi, just got home from our family Christmas dinner. Well, that's
listen,
nice.
I emailed you to get it. No, I didn't.
Lori says I make the same sound when the coffee pot is empty. Yes, that is me. I'm standing there.
Liz, send the email to joe@twocrazyketos.com because I've been watching for it, but I know who you are.
Yeah.
So. Ron said that egg is from the ooh-ah bird. It screams ooh for the first half and then ah.
Yes, very true. Like, thank you, Lord, that's over.
Denise said, did you get my message in Facebook Messenger? I don't look in Facebook Messenger very often, so I'll have to look at it. I'm not a Facebook Messenger person. Okay.
Keto bars.
Let's do the keto bars.
Who's going to get some keto bars? Because it's a really good giveaway, too. It is the hot chocolate. It is, I want to call it the chai latte.
Yeah.
It's not called that. It's like a vanilla latte.
Yeah.
I don't want to upset Gil's cat, but I'm really loving this bell. Okay. I will upset you though later and all night.
I know. Vanilla spice latte drink, the hot cocoa drink, and a variety pack of keto bars, which I think there's 12 bars in here.
Now this will be coming straight from them.
It's coming straight from them.
So we won't have like touched your stuff.
Denise said, yeah, I know I had your email, Denise. I do know that. Ready?
Yes. How many people want some keto bar stuff? Let's see. 319.
Is that right? The only reason I'm saying that is that right because according to, I'm going to double check that.
Earlier it was less.
According to earlier it was like 200.
Let's see. Maybe people had a chance to go and
just
check.
pull it up because I want to make sure it's the correct.
I want to make sure it's correct.
It's the correct one.
Leah says, Chris, I love watching your lives to see you and Miriam talk about your company and family. You restore my faith in people, as do this 2KK family. Thanks, Leah. Yeah, oh my goodness. Nothing is like Keto Chow customer service. They're so awesome. If there's something wrong, they will absolutely make it right.
I told you that wasn't right. That was the other one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you get it together, elf.
I know. Are you ready?
What the elf?
Okay, let's get back to this one.
Ladybug says, I'm so late. Nope, you're right on time. Because we're about to pick the winner.
Pick a winner.
Pick a winner. All right, now we've got the right one. How many people actually want to try keto bars?
The other one was perfect keto. There we go.
232.
Pick a winner.
Carol Tuck
said, hope you have a great time. Happy holidays and
Merry Christmas. Congratulations, Carol.
So, Carol, do us a favor. Please send us an email at joe@twocrazyketos.com with your shipping information. We will get a hold of keto bars and have them sent right out. We do need to hear from you by tomorrow night when we do the live stream for, I don't remember who tomorrow night is. We have 2 left.
It's a mystery to even Joe.
Well, no, I know. I just haven't decided who I want to give away.
Which one is which?
Yeah, because one of them is like really good.
Well, I think you should save it till the end.
I know. Well, they're both really good, but one of them is like
next level.
I want to win.
Oh. Well, I'll make sure your name can't come up. No version of your name.
No version of my name.
I don't want to see Joey Joe.
Keto Queening. Did you receive my email? I believe I did.
Ooh.
I believe that's correct. Congratulations, Carol.
I signed up for the IMTX in 2010 without having even done a sprint. I was inspired by my running buddy that I went to cheer for and been doing it ever since.
Yeah. The only winner that we did not hear from was Christine. That was the only person who we have not won from. Yeah. Everybody else that emailed us for the winners, the companies have been contacted. But again, you got to remember the post office is taking a long time. Rachel's been going over to the I'm reading Christopher's comment. Rachel's been going over to the post office and they are going crazy over there.
It's completely full. I just wanted to say to Renee, we're praying for Jolly and we love you. And you're doing awesome. And I just want to it's hard when your fur babies are hurting. Yeah. You just want to fix it, and you're like, am I making all of the right decisions for them medically? You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'm super proud of you, and we're just thinking Jolly.
Christopher said one of them is Carrie Brown still, I bet, and alternate sweets. No, we don't have alternate sweets this year. And Carrie Brown, we were going to have her on, and I know she got really sick. And they had the snowstorm up there. So I'm going to talk to her about doing something else with us instead of the 12 days when she's not like
just let her recoup.
Under stress from being sick and all of that kind of stuff. But we are going to have her on because I love Carrie.
Yeah, I love her.
And we also are going to do something for having 1 million views. So we just want to get past this. And I want to find a time to do a live stream for our Patreons too. Yeah. So we're planning that in the next few days. Anybody else in there? Defense Wiz, awesome. Renee, I retired from beach volleywood. What is it? Triathletes is my next sport. Enough of my friends have been bugging me to race.
Hungry, he says, I think it's awesome that you're ending the 12 days of Christmas on a meaty Monday. What will you be eating?
I'm going to tell you this. It's not going to be a meaty.
What?
If we can't give away meat.
Oh, what are you giving away? No, what are you eating?
I don't know what we're going to eat yet.
Yeah, we're putting steak in the mail. With it in the current situation, no, he's not saying that. He's saying, what are you going to eat?
Yeah. Heather said Carrie is not feeling well at all. Yeah, I know. I saw that online, and so she's got a bad foot sinus infection, and so we're gonna give her a break. We're gonna talk to her a little bit later on, and
keep her in your prayers.
And that's why I contacted today's sponsor because I wanted to give Carrie a break because I absolutely love her.
Send her a little ray of sunshine on her Facebook.
Plus, she's got really cool pictures on her Facebook group. So if you want to look at like cool photography, she's got some amazing photography on there.
And also adorable fur babies.
A lot of them too.
Want to live over there.
Renee said, best word of advice, Defense Wiz, invest plenty in a good bike seat. It could make the difference.
Okay, so we don't bike anywhere near somebody who's like competitively biking. And I will say right from the get-go, invest in a bike seat.
Yeah.
It will make...
You've got the stock bike seat on your bicycle.
But it's nice.
Yeah.
It feels really good on my bum.
Does it?
And I've been on some bike seats that it's just like, are you for real? Have you ever seen an adult woman's butt? Like, does not fit on this. And if you add mileage and bike pedaling, like, no, this is like torture.
Chris said Carrie has some amazing photography on the Keto Chow website too. Yeah, because most of their pictures are done by her.
He says give away jerky. That's still meat. That's true.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Except for that's not who I have left for sponsors.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think about jerky.
We should have. That was very jerky.
It was very jerky.
Don't be so jerky.
Steph said Meaty Monday for us is going to be pizza nachos.
I love that.
Shelly got prime rib for $3.77 a pound.
I kind of want nachos too. I love it when we do nachos.
With pork rinds.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Maitreya said it's their anniversary and also solstice.
Wow.
That's cool.
Happy anniversary. Shelly says she got prime rib today for $3.77 a pound.
I know. It's like really upsetting.
Jeesh.
Maitreya said, yeah, I doze off and drop my phone. I've done that. I've done that several times. I'll be like laying in bed looking at my phone and then you kind of nod off and...
Let's just say that like I no longer carry my phone in a back pocket. I have actually started wearing jackets or something, even if it's just like a cardigan, so that I can have my phone in the front in a pocket because too many toilets.
Liz, I got your email. So yeah, I have it here now. So thank you very much. It's there. So yeah, I don't do Facebook Messenger. For those of you who do send me Facebook Messenger things, I'll probably see it in 6 months.
That's too late.
I feel like I've got enough social media, and that's like one more thing that I don't want to have to bother checking. And it's a separate app on your phone.
What breaks your heart is when you see one and it's like this is a major emergency, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Right.
They think I don't care.
You can email us at twocrazyketos@gmail.com. You can email me at joe@twocrazyketos. You can email Rachel at twocrazyketos.com. If you're a Patreon, you have a special email to get a hold of us, which kind of goes to the top of the list, so we make sure we don't miss it. So yeah,
we're working on a bat signal.
You can send.
Just flip the
Rachel
light.
Is constantly an instant messenger on Instagram. You can message us that way. So yeah, Facebook Messenger is one that we just generally don't look at.
I know. I don't know why, but...
So that is going to be tonight's live stream. We will see everybody tomorrow night. I'll make sure that's on.
Same bat station, same bat time.
8:30 p.m.
Same bat
Eastern
channel.
time with, I don't know, whoever I'm going to pick for tomorrow. I got a couple of good ones left, but... just trying to decide who I want to have today and who I want tomorrow and who I want for Monday.
Exciting.
Yeah, really exciting.
Come find out.
So have a good night, guys.
We love you.